All right, y'all, I told you I'm going to give you at least 2 chapters back to back. So here we go. Chapter 5. If you're new to my channel and this is your first time watching a video, I am reading I am reading The Blackman's Guide to Understanding the Blackwoman by Shahrazad Ali. I got the book. If you don't have the book but you want to know what's in it, you came to the right channel. We're going to dive into it. This is chapter 5. If you have not listened to the other chapters, please feel free to go back. I even got the preface in there. So let's get into it, shall we? Chapter 5. It's a short chapter. It's only 5 pages, which is surprising because a lot of her chapters have been pretty lengthy. Chapter 5, Social Integration, Dating and Marrying the White Man. The black woman will date and, as reported daily, will marry a white man. First, he is removed from the black experience and brings a new set of rules to the involvement. Second, he represents the culmination of every movie and TV show she has ever seen featuring a gallant. Okay, let's try that again. Second, he represents the culmination of every movie and TV show she has ever seen featuring a gallant white beau who just knows how to treat a woman and swoops in, always coming to her rescue. Third, he is an alternative set of men whom she believes can be utilized because of the non-availability of black men. When the black woman gets with a white man, she may manufacture a complete new set of vowels, which she uses to construct her new light and airy, proper voice. She irresistibly becomes ever so amused by his jokes and pretends to like everything he does. She becomes an actress of sorts, and she relaxes a bit because the white man does not know the full story of her failure with the black man. Since the white man does not know the ins and outs of black intimacy, he is more tolerant of her, and they both enjoy the novelty. While the black woman is known to ignore a black man on a street corner, in an elevator or the subway, she seems always ready with an eager, appealing smile when a white man, especially one in a suit and tie, tries to make light conversation with her. She appears to be flattered and falls into her crisp, bright personality. Her smile is sometimes so instant, it looks like a flash of sparkling white snow, blushing and appreciative. If she decides to date him later on, she is seen to be overly affectionate in public. She is willing to ignore many of the white man's shortcomings regarding wardrobe, language, hipness, music, car, or job. When she is with him, she thinks she is finally free of the black man's hassle and free of her own history. He is considered special to her and automatically knows how to treat a woman, certainly better than a black man does, she thinks. She might be willing to fight for him, endure insults and stares just to be with him, and she defends her right to love a white man. She believes she has tried in every way possible to be with a black man, and each time he fails, and it's all his fault. To just stay with a black man because he is her natural mate is absurd to her, and as her history has proven, counterproductive. Even worse, the black man is irritating to her. He just won't do right. She is unwilling to accept a new approach and allows nothing to cloud her fine perceptions. She refuses to be governed by an obsolete set of standards that imply unselfish conduct and actions made only if they benefit the black nation. That's fine for the public, but in her private affairs, she is coldly analytical about what she wants personally, and in that area is oddly detached from her people. As a last resort, she may explain, it just happened. Nothing just happens. There is an explanation for everything. Even if the explanation is not immediately known, it can be explained, and it is not new. The black woman believes that she has reached the ultimate pinnacle of personal developmental achievement when she arrives at the point of seriously considering dating a white man. The white man can give her new options, new freedom, and new notoriety. She finally gets her opportunity to play like she is the kind of glamorous white girl she has seen on television and in the movies all of her life. And if watched closely, she can be seen acting out the mannerisms of white women. She has absolutely forgiven the white man for enslaving her people, and the white man has forgiven himself for enslaving black people. But the poor black woman has not forgiven herself for being a slave. Her spirit was broken during that time, and the genetic, psychological damage she suffered has never been addressed or healed. Her suffering was internalized and transmitted through fear and anxiety, and it was the fear that resulted in her current insecurity in the black man. She does not believe that she can count on the black man to protect her and her babies. She views the black man as weak and powerless in her world and easily manipulated. She despises him for his so-called big ego and does everything she can to tear him down and make him forget that idea. She does not want him to think well of himself because she does not think well of herself. She wants him to believe he is unworthy. She has no idea what it would feel like to agree with a black man about his big ego. She might like it. She does not want to agree with him that he is great. Instead, she chooses to take the white sociologist's alleged research that reveals the bulk of black men as still shiftless, uneducated, and plain lazy. She thinks he wastes time trying to do impossible things and that his goals are misdirected and futile. It is most convenient for her to believe that there is a shortage of black men. Hopefully, there will continue to be a shortage of the type of wimpy, fearful black men she is looking for to control. Since she can't have the kind of black men she can rule, she is now pleading for social empowerment. She has turned the process of personal growth into a social activity instead of spiritual commitment. The empowerment she seeks is really the right to devour the remaining black men who have refused to submit to her. Dating and marrying the white man is another flimsy excuse to get out of the inevitable, submitting to a black man. Her new political idea of empowerment gobbles up and eliminates the rules that give the black man superiority and the black nation longevity. In interracial dating, she follows the women's liberation trend in an almost biblical divine adherence. She is determined to stay right up on it politically and socially. She wants special rights that will approve of her wrong behavior against the black man. Many black men do not like it when they see a black woman pretending to be so happy and content with a white man. But the mountain looks too high and the river too long and wide for him to cross over and correct her. He has had no one to publicly agree with him about the deplorable behavior of the black woman. It seems that black women in white America are in cahoots with each other against the black man. This is not the way it is supposed to be. The few converted black women who know their place and respect the black man as the head are few and quiet. He has needed a louder supporting voice, one filled with the brightness and resounding echo of pure truth. One outcry in the darkness announcing before all the world that he is right and he is good will help him rise. Certainly, the white man's free state of mind and open approach to things appears more attractive to her. But the white man has never been a slave. A few cases of indentured servitude did not impact on the psyche of the white male in destructive ways as full slavery impacted upon the black man. So the black man appears outclassed when compared to him. The white race is not the pace setter, and neither is the black woman. They are both the pace followers. The black woman who does not study or value history does not realize that the time she is living in now is not the sum total of the time that she and the black man have inhabited the earth. Her mega generations have existed long before 2,000, 4,000, or 6,000 years ago. 6,000 years are but a drop in the bucket when compared to the time the black man has walked the earth in peace. She has allowed her part to become remote and irrelevant. The black woman sees the black man integrating too. She witnesses him dating and marry the white woman, so she considers her part of the contribution to the 50,000 black women who date and marry white men as small significance. And others of them complain that the black man is with the white woman because she is easier to get along with, or that she gives him better sex, or that she respects him more. She doesn't know that he is with her for one reason and one reason only. He is with her because she gives him peace. However it is described, the end result he sees for himself is peace. The truth be told, any black woman can have a man. Any black woman can have any man she chooses. Of course, her requirements will have to be adjusted and she will have to qualify to get one. The qualifications are standard, routine, and a necessity. She will have to unquestionably submit herself to be ruled by the black man. She will have to allow him to be the boss. No black man turns down a good woman. It has nothing to do with how she looks, how she dresses, or otherwise. All of it has to do with how the black woman behaves and how much respect and care she gives the black man. A good woman does not have a special physical profile. When the black man finds a good woman whose nature he is attracted to, he will remain with her forever. And what the black woman wants is to be included in the life of the black man. As soon as she realizes that she can have a black man, but not on her terms, she won't have one. When she reaches this level of understanding, she will not even consider dating or marrying the white man. And she certainly will not participate in the American conversational habit of publicly criticizing her man. When the black woman attacks the black man publicly, she inadvertently gives the entire world permission to attack him also. Because everyone knows that a man's woman knows him better than anyone else. And if she says he ain't nothing, he's not. Yo. I've never dated outside of the black community. So I don't really have a dog in this fight. But I will say that last paragraph, man. I do think, man, I want so much better for our community, for real. I think women really need to stop bashing men publicly, especially. You see it so commonly in our community. All the think pieces, all the TikTok rants, and just dogging men. And it's a real sad sight to see. And of course, I feel the same way about men doing it to women, but I feel that women do it far more often than men do. And it's sad to see. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this chapter? Let's get the comments going. Let's get the discussion going in the comments and talk about it. The next chapter 6, is on communications. I haven't read it yet. It's lengthy. So that'll be next. And much sooner than 4 months. I promise. Thank you guys for watching. I'll check you guys in the next video. Bye.